Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our faculty and staff, it is definitively an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to St. Mary's Academy's Convocation ceremony. My name is Carol Ann Swayze, SMA Principal. It is so wonderful to be able to gather here together in our cherished Alumni Hall with family and friends of our graduating class of 2025. To those of you joining us virtually via live stream, we hope you enjoy witnessing the ceremony today from far and wide. Let us begin by acknowledging that we are in Treaty 1 territory and that the land upon which we are gathered is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Red River Métis Nation. As a faith and school community, we respect the treaties made on these territories and remain committed to a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration as we all move forward in partnership with our Indigenous communities. Today, we will be taking professional photographs of every graduate as they receive their diploma. These photos will be available on smaphotos.ca in the next few days. We'll be sending you out an email, and you'll also be able to download them free of charge. A recording of today's live stream will also be made available for you. At this time, can I ask you all please to power down the noise on your phones? And would you please stand as our graduates enter Alumni Hall and remain standing for O Canada and prayer. And please remain standing for O Canada. Thank you. Please be seated.
Oh, you missed it.
You had your chance. I would like to invite Ms. Michelle Kloos, St. Mary's Interim President, to lead us in opening prayer.
If I can please get you to stand again. Thank you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, with hearts full of gratitude, we gather before you today to celebrate the journey of these remarkable young women. Thank you for guiding them through the years of learning, growth, and friendship. Thank you for guiding them. And as they stand on this threshold of new beginnings, we ask for your continued presence in their lives. Bless each graduate with courage to follow her calling, wisdom to make the right choices, rooted in faith and compassion to serve others with love. May they carry the light of Christ into the world, shining brightly in their families, communities, and professions. We give special thanks to the parents, guardians, and caretakers who have walked beside them, offering love, sacrifice, and unwavering support. May they be richly blessed for the strength they have given, the prayers they have whispered, and the joy they now share in this moment of achievement. Mary, our Blessed Mother, model of grace and strength, walk with these daughters of God. Teach them to trust in God's path, to persevere in trials, and to rejoice in his blessings. Holy Spirit, fill them with your gifts, understanding, fortitude, and joy. May they always seek truth and justly, act justly, and love tenderly. We entrust their futures to you, Lord, confident that the seeds planted here will bear fruit in abundance. We ask this in the holy names of Jesus and Mary. Amen.
Thank you, Mrs. Kloos. I'd now like to invite Ms. Megan Roberts, St. Mary's Academy Incorporated Board of Directors Chair, to the stage for a welcome from the board.
Thank you, Carol Ann. Greetings on behalf of the board. As Carol Ann mentioned, my name is Megan Roberts, and I am chair of the St. Mary's Board. First off, I'd like to offer our congratulations. Congratulations to each of you graduates, but also to your parents, family, and friends. It takes a lot of effort and hard work to reach this day, not only on your part as students, but also on the part of those who form your support network. So, congratulations to all of you. You made it. As a grad of 2000 myself, I know how my time at St. Mary's afforded me so many opportunities, including those important life skills of building community, resilience, and courage. Both courage in terms of self and courage in terms of one's convictions. I hope that each of you will also take those skills and experiences you've had at St. Mary's and are able to use them to fullest advantage in the world outside the walls of the Academy. We look forward to hearing about your achievements in the future and hope you will all continue to hold high the torch. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Roberts. Today we celebrate the finale of many years of foundational education, years during which these young women were nurtured by your love, your encouragement, and your guidance. Your unending support and belief in these graduates truly resonates with the values intrinsically rooted here in St. Mary's Academy: growth of spirit, mind, and body. To everyone sharing this event, whether you are a family member or a cherished mentor, you have played an integral role in the development of these amazing, empowered graduates who will cross this stage today and take their next steps forward as adults in charge of their own future. They will be following their passions, and they will be making a difference to their world. Graduates, these people here, both in person and virtually, believe in you. They believe in the possibilities of your future. I sincerely hope that you continue to believe in yourself along your path, no matter where it may lead or how it may change in the coming years. Care for others you will meet, just like you've done for each other now. Life is always about experiencing the moments. Don't ever forget that. And it's about how you give back and deciding what kind of legacy you would like to leave for others. I now call upon our salutatorian, Miss Sophie Searhouse, who will bring greetings on behalf of the graduating class. Sophie was selected by her peers to welcome you all on their behalf to this ceremony.
Good afternoon, classmates, teachers, faculty and staff, parents and families, the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, and our guests. My name is Sophie Searhouse, and it is truly an honor to be delivering the salutatorian address on behalf of my graduating class. It is with immense gratitude that I welcome everyone to the St. Mary's Academy Convocation for the class of 2025. This is the moment we have been waiting for, working towards, and dreaming of. That moment when we finally walk across this stage, receive our diplomas, and hear each of our names read aloud. You got this, Swayze. For me, at least, I'm trying to wrap my head around how this is all real. It has come time to leave this place behind, a place that has felt like home for so long. And while it feels like one of the biggest endings yet, it is really just the beginning. Now, each one of us has the opportunity to embark upon something new, to explore our passions, follow our dreams, reach for the stars, and yes, finally choose our own outfits each day. We get to take this moment and make it our own. However, we didn't get here alone. We have come this far thanks to all the support we have in our lives. Our families, teachers, and classmates have all shaped us into who we are today and who we are still becoming, and I, for one, could not be more grateful. Let's think back to the start of our time at SMA. Each one of us had so many different feelings and emotions, such as being scared, excited, or uncertain. Each new year of our SMA journey, we faced new challenges. We were met with various obstacles, and sometimes we didn't know how to overcome them. However, here we are today, sitting on this stage. Something that seems so far away has arrived in the blink of an eye. Now, as we enter into whatever journey lies ahead, we may feel that same sense of fear, nervous excitement, or worry. However, always remember that we can do this and be confident in ourselves, knowing we have the knowledge and wisdom we gained in this SMA community. Thank you to everyone sitting here today for your endless support. You have taught us what it means to be good friends, students, and people, shown up for us when we needed it the most, and it is your example that has guided us through these important years. Walt Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." And so I encourage each and every one of you sitting here today to follow your hearts because the possibilities are endless. As Mr. Othide would say, believe in the dream. Now, grads, it is time to see all your hard work pay off. No matter where life may take you after high school, I know you all crush it. Thank you for all the laughs and memories and for giving me the honor of being salutatorian for our graduating class. Before I finish my speech, I want to take a moment to pause. Fellow grads, we are here together in a moment that we will not get to experience again. This is it, the closing chapter of our high school journey. Think about all the moments that have led up to us being here, and soak it all in, as it has truly been incredible. Feel the excitement and gratitude, as this is a moment we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. Without further ado, let's begin our convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. As we move to the presentation of awards, allow me to explain how students are selected as recipients for these awards. All awards reflect clearly established criteria, and most combine both academic achievement as well as participation in extracurricular activities, leadership roles, and involvement in many aspects of school life, as well as community contributions. Members of our faculty had the opportunity to submit nominations for many awards presented here today. The recipients were then selected by a committee. While not everyone may receive a special award today, know that all of our students' contributions and commitment to school life are really, truly appreciated. We are so lucky to have witnessed you all become the amazing graduates that you are. All of you are cherished. All of you are enough. And all of you have a future path that is yet to unfold. And without further ado, our first presentation is the Citizen of the Year Award, presented by Honorable Mike Morose, the MLA for River Heights. On the green mat. This award is presented to a student who has displayed an exemplary commitment to citizenship, both within our school, community, and beyond. The recipient has, since her very first year here, continuously been involved in and been of service to others in just about every facet of our school life. Her welcoming and compassionate nature are key attributes, and she leads by example with an integrity and respect, aware of the issues pertaining to her community. This year's recipient is Shinanuokom Onyuke. The Ben Carr Winnipeg South Centre Music Award will be presented by Mr. Lauren Hess, our Vice Principal of Senior High. The Ben Carr Winnipeg South Centre Music Award is presented to a student who embodies a love for the arts while achieving and maintaining a high level of academic performance. The theater and performing arts are an integral part of this recipient's life. She is passionate about that craft and looking forward to expressing that devotion as she begins her post-secondary path. The award is presented to Jana Rain Cuevas. The St. Paul's College Alumni and Friends Association Incorporated Entrance Scholarship is presented by Dr. Christopher Adams, who is the rector at St. Paul's College. This first award is presented to an honors student who demonstrates leadership skills and who is enrolled at the University of Manitoba through St. Paul's College. The recipient is determined, caring, and a focused individual who exceeds and excels in sharing athletic gifts. She can always be counted on to lend a helping hand and will be paying it forward as she mentors some of our students next year as an alumna. The scholarship is awarded to Isabel Osterman. I'm sorry, it's Mr. Delantha Fernando, the Dean of Studies and Professor. And he's also going to present the next one, the Ellen Dryden Finlay Entrance Scholarship. The award is presented to a student who has received honors standing in grade 12, demonstrates leadership skills, and is registered at the University of Manitoba through St. Paul's College. The recipient of this award is helpful to others and contributes to a positive experience for all. She is a strong, all-round student and has led by positive example during her years at SMA. The award is presented to Eleni Janakis. And the third award that Dr. Delantha Fernando will be presenting is the Jesuit Entrance Scholarship. This award is presented to a student who has received honors standing in grade 12, demonstrates strong leadership skills, and is registered at the University of Manitoba through St. Paul's College. Additionally, the recipient is recognized for their commitment to being of service to others within their parish and within their community. This recipient leads with embedded faith as she walks in service to others. The award is presented to Catherine James. Our next presenter is Mrs. Rachel Hall, President of the SMA Parents Guild, who will be presenting the St. Mary's Academy Parents Guild School Scholarship Award. Citizenship Award, pardon me. The award is presented to a student who has made an outstanding contribution to student life over her years here at St. Mary's Academy. The recipient truly embodies the spirit of SMA and has definitely gone above and beyond through involvement in clubs, athletics, and events during her time with us. She is always ready to collaborate with others and seek how she can make a difference. She truly views education as a pathway to creating meaningful change, and she has a definite thirst for knowledge. This award is presented to Chinanuokum Onyuke. Mrs. Hall will also be presenting our next award, the St. Mary's Academy Parents Guild Scholarship. This award is presented to a student who has made extensive contributions to student life over their years here at St. Mary's Academy, and they've also achieved incredibly high academic standards. The recipient has been involved in nearly every club during her time here at SMA, volunteers externally, and has made it her goal to educate young people about the symptoms of concussions and seeks a career in developing medical equipment related to assessing and treating concussions. The award is presented to Jiu No. Ms. Megan Roberts, Chair of the SMA Inc. Board of Directors, will rejoin us on stage, and she will be presenting the St. Mary's Academy Board of Directors scholarships. Today, we actually have 4 very deserving recipients of these scholarships. The first Board of Directors scholarship is given to a student that exhibits excellence in their commitment to many extracurriculars at SMA. They have been involved in a wide variety of facets of school life, including campus ministry, the senior extended service experience in Peru, the Acting Society, and our Prism Group. They are compassionate, caring, lead with faith, and truly want to support and be of service to others. Our first recipient is Emma Feliz Costello. The second Board of Directors Scholarship is presented to a student that has exhibited excellence in extracurriculars with an additional focus on athletics during her time at SMA. The recipient is dedicated, responsible, committed to sharing her faith through our campus ministry team, and has done extended service in other communities. Additionally, she is a multi-sport athlete who has been invited to play at the national level, all while balancing a demanding academic load. Our second recipient is Adina Shepard. The third Board of Directors Scholarship is presented to a student that has exhibited a sincere love and dedication to athletics, and also service to her school community. A multi-sport athlete, she is seen as a leader, both on and off the playing surface, a mentor to younger students, and presents with an awesome spirit. The award recipient is also committed to opportunities to be of service, whether locally or internationally, on Peru extended service last year, and seeks opportunities to celebrate their faith and lead with a strong moral compass. Our third recipient is Sophie Searhouse. The fourth Board of Directors Scholarship is presented to a student who also exhibits a love of and dedication to athletics. This recipient always has a twinkle in her eye that is a ray of sunshine for others, and her welcoming presence and willingness to both share her gifts in athletics as well as off the playing surface is welcomed by all. She can be seen at most school events and is an amazing ambassador and a wonderful cheerleader of others. Our fourth recipient is Regan Vincent. Mr. Mike Boucher, the chair of the St. Mary's Academy Foundation Incorporated Board, will join us on stage to present the St. Mary's Academy Foundation Incorporated Board of Directors Award. This award is presented to a student who is a proven inclusive leader with multifaceted gifts. Further, they display academic excellence, make outstanding contributions in extracurriculars, are socially responsible, and demonstrate a commitment to being of service with generosity at heart. The recipient is highly involved, is visible throughout the Academy, seen as an integral part of our athletics program, and is always willing to lend a hand to others. This year's award is presented to Sophie Searhouse. Ms. Cecilia Davis will join us on stage for the SMA Alumni Association Award. She will be presenting the St. Mary's Academy Alumni Spirit Award. The award is presented to a student that embodies the spirit of an SMA alumna, not only in her academics, but also through her involvement in student life. The recipient has consistently been involved in clubs at SMA. She is able to show steadily and gently, in her own way, her diverse interests and dedication beyond the excellence that she has demonstrated in the classroom. The award is presented to Harsimran Kaur. Sister Josephine will be coming on stage to join us on behalf of the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, our beloved SNJM. She will be presenting the Holy Names Scholarship. The award is given to a student who has demonstrated a true concern for others. She always brings a caring perspective and is committed to helping all community members. The recipient has been involved consistently over her time at SMA through many clubs and teams, and she has shown a deep concern for justice and a commitment to live out Catholic teachings. The Holy Name Scholarship is presented to Aliyah Korshain. Sister Josephine Chudzik will remain with us to present the Sainte Marguerite Duville Excellence Award on behalf of Les Sœurs Grises de Montréal, and we call them the Grey Nuns here in Winnipeg. This award recognizes a student for their outstanding values of respect, compassion, and justice. The student is someone who sees and acts. This recipient respects the spiritual and human values of her peers. She shows kindness and tries to ease the suffering of others and will fight for justice when she sees someone being mistreated. The recipient is a faith-filled student with a concern for others. She has a serene presence and can be described as reflective. The award is presented to Ashneet Brar. Ms. Janet Brunger, President of the Catholic Foundation of Manitoba, will now join us on stage. She will be presenting the Catholic Foundation of Manitoba Scholarship. The award is presented to a student that has built connections with others in the school and the broader community. The Catholic Foundation of Manitoba recognizes and affirms the award recipient's commitment to the Catholic values of love for others, community building, peace, and service. The recipient has proven faithful service to others through her involvement in mission and charism and campus ministry, and also coaches younger students, all while showing a strong commitment to academic excellence. The scholarship is presented to Addison Harrington. Ms. Joan Trimble will now join us on stage for the next two awards. The first one will be the Life Touch Scholarship. This scholarship is sponsored by Life Touch, our school photographer. It is awarded to someone who has dedicated their time to make a positive contribution to the school community. Today's recipient has lent her talents to many events with a joyous and positive attitude. She has been present at most school events, and through her unique lens, has been capturing so many special memories to be part of our yearbook. The Life Touch Scholarship is presented to Alma Chow. The Friesen's Yearbook Award is a scholarship sponsored by our yearbook company. This recipient has been actively engaged in the creation of the SMA yearbook. She has mentored younger club members to ensure sustainability and has worked diligently as part of a cohesive team to create our annual keepsake of school memories. This year's recipient is Dewan Yoon. Ms. Julie Alexiak will now join us on stage. She is Brenda Proskin's sister and will be presenting the Brenda Proskin Scholarship. The Brenda Proskin Scholarship was established in 2020 by friends and family of Brenda to honor her legacy of inspirational leadership and a commitment to bettering community. The scholarship is presented to this year's recipient in recognition for her optimistic leadership, her unswerving spirit of positivity and congeniality. This winner is consistently seen to be cheerful, to be kind, and to be welcoming to all, and has been recognized by her peers for her joy-filled presence. The award is presented to Mia Norbury. Our next award is the Ana Maria Magnifico Global Studies Award, presented by Ms. Ana Maria Magnifico. This annual scholarship was established also in 2022, and it is presented to a student in good academic standing who is enrolled into a post-secondary program, either locally or abroad, with specific attention to global or international affairs. Today's recipient is seen as enthusiastic and welcoming, passionate about ethical topics, justice, and equality. The recipient will be attending the University of Alberta with an eye to considering law as an avenue for creating meaningful change for others. The award is presented to Kishi Wasisi. Ms. Michelle Kloos will be joining us to present the Chown Centennial Scholarship. This scholarship is sponsored by the University of Manitoba. It is presented to a student who has demonstrated academic excellence and will be attending the University of Manitoba. This year's recipient has been involved in multiple clubs, multiple events, and definitely enjoys a good debate. She is wise beyond her years, an advocate for others, and is grounded by connecting with others and learning their story. She will take the life lessons experienced during her time with us, and we know she will be paying them forward in the next steps of her journey. The Chown Centennial Scholarship is presented to Sabrina Batla. Mr. Lauren Hess will join us to present the St. Mary's Academy Spirit Awards. The SMA Spirit Awards are presented to students who are involved in all the facets of life here at our school. They embody the spirit of SMA in their daily interactions with peers, with their teachers, with staff, and by their involvement in clubs, athletics, the arts, faith celebrations, special events, or just spur-of-the-moment activities. Truly, they are involved in a wide variety of student life opportunities at our school. These recipients were all nominated by the faculty. On behalf of our school community, we wish to thank all of these recipients for their enthusiasm and their meaningful contribution to the many facets of everyday life here at SMA. In alphabetical order, the recipients are Hilary Agbadan, Paige Almeida, Emily De Domenicis, we've been practicing her name for months. Madeline Duval, Winnie Hugh, Isabella Ioculano, Tara Jackson, Kaylee McLean, Maggie Nickel, and Taya Patterson. We move to the next part of our program, which are the Proficiency Awards for excellence in academics. These awards are presented to the students who have obtained the highest mark in a particular subject. Department heads and teachers will be joining us on stage to assist in the presentation of these awards. For Advanced Placement Calculus, 42S, Mr. Jason Athide. And the Proficiency Award goes to Jiu No. Ms. Sylvia Falconer will join us on stage for Advanced Placement Chemistry 42S. And the Proficiency Award is awarded to Shinanuokum Onyuke. Ms. Fleury will join us on stage to present Advanced Placement French 42S. And the award is presented to Eleni Janakis. And for Advanced Placement Literature and Composition in 42S, Ms. Maharaj Palia will join us on stage. Presented to Eleni Janakis. Ms. Alana Thibodeau will join us on stage to present the Applied Math 40S credit. The award is presented to Ava Dice. Mr. Noel Routert will join us on stage to present the award for Biology 40S. And the award goes to Jiu No. Ms. Falconer will rejoin us on stage to present the Chemistry 40S Proficiency Award. And this year's recipient is Shani Yingtung Chung. Ms. Robin Gasick will be joining us on stage for the next two awards. The first is which English Comprehensive Focus 40S. And the recipient this year, Tara Jackson. And for English Literary Focus 40S, the award goes to Sabrina Batla. And Ms. Cranmer will now join us on stage. She will be presenting the award for English Transactional Focus 40S. And the Proficiency Award goes to Sophie Sierhuis. Mr. James Villa will be joining us on stage to present the Essential Mathematics 40S Proficiency Award. And the award this year goes to Vidya Sunjivan. And Ms. Carmen Sachuski will be joining us on stage to present the Family Studies 40S Proficiency Award. This year, the award recipient is Ruth Gordon. Ms. Paula Fleury will be presenting the French 40S Award. This year, the award is presented to Kiishi Wasisi. Mrs. Katie Fries will join us on stage to present the Global Issues, Citizenship, and Sustainability 40S Credit Award. Kaylee McLean is the deserving recipient. Mr. James Villa will join us on stage to present the Interdisciplinary Topics in Science 40S Award. And this year, the deserving recipient is Vidya Sanjeevan. Mr. Rob McCaffrey will join us to present the award for Law 40S, which this year is awarded to Alice Carey. Mr. Jason Athied will rejoin us on stage to present the Pre-Calculus Mathematics 40S Award. And this year, the deserving recipient is Katrina Giesbrecht. Look at that face. Ms. Rachel Meiklejohn will join us on stage to present the Physical Health Education 40S Award, and this year there was a tie. We have two deserving recipients, Isabella Ioculano and Regan Vincent. Mr. Chris O'Donoghue will join us on stage to present the Physics 40S Award. And this year, the award goes to Jiu No. Ms. Caitlin Cranmer will join us on stage to present Psychology 40S. And this year's award recipient is Winnie Hugh. Ms. Alexandra Malkovich will join us on stage to present the Religion 41S Award. And this year's award recipient is Ashneet Brar. Ms. Laura Davey will be joining us on stage to present Theatre Arts 40S. And this year's recipient is Jana Rain Cuevas. And our final Proficiency Award will be presented by Mr. Cole Snyder. It's the Visual Arts 40S Award. This year presented to Robin Wallace. Mr. Rob Prasnick, Superintendent of Manitoba Catholic Schools, will join us to present the Cardinal Flaff Award for Academic Excellence. This award was established in honor of Cardinal Flaff, who was Archbishop from Winnipeg from 1961 to 1982. This award recognizes the student with the second highest academic standing at the grade 12 level proper. The recipient is an extremely bright young woman who will be attending the University of Calgary in the Schulich School of Engineering next year. The award is presented to Chinanuoko Monyuke. And Ms. Michelle Kloos will join us on stage to present the Governor General's Academic Medal for Scholastic Achievement. This medal is presented to the student with the highest academic combined average in both grade 11 and grade 12. The recipient is an exceptionally hardworking student who will be attending the University of Toronto Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering next year. Please congratulate the recipient of the Governor General's Award for the graduating class of 2025, Ms. Jiu No. This is the portion of the program where we move on to the presentation of diplomas to each student. On this special occasion, we consider it very important that each individual student be honored in a special manner. To acknowledge this importance, we would ask that all applause be held until all diplomas have been presented. As mentioned previously, we do have a professional photographer taking pictures of each graduate as they receive their diploma. And again, a reminder that the pictures will be available later this week for free download. Our academic and career advisor has been working for weeks and up until 2 minutes before this started, gathering convocation statements from each student, which will be read aloud as they cross the stage. No. We'll get it right by the front. Adina Shepard. Adina is attending the University of British Columbia in the Faculty of Science, where she plans to major in applied biology with hopes of becoming a doctor. She will be playing rugby for the UBC Thunderbirds and is the recipient of a $40,000 UBC Centennial Scholars Entrance Award. Kaylee McLean. Kaylee is attending the University of Manitoba in the Asper School of Business. She is the recipient of the Gerton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Paige Almeida. Paige is attending the University of Winnipeg in the Integrated Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Arts program. Her dream is to be a professional actor, specifically in theater, but plans to be a high school English or drama teacher in the interim. She is the recipient of a special entrance scholarship from the University of Winnipeg. Bianca Pura. Bianca is attending the University of Fraser Valley in BC in the Faculty of Science. She plans to major in biology and to pursue a career as a veterinarian. She is on an athletic scholarship for the UFV Cascades women volleyball team. Layla McCurdy. Layla is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts, and she plans to pursue a career in law. Abby Brigg. Abby is attending Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona in the Faculty of Communication Sciences. She will be playing for the Grand Canyon women's hockey team and is the recipient of a Dean's Entrance Scholarship, an Athletic Leadership Scholarship, and the Christian Consortium Scholarship. Regan Vincent is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Kinesiology. She plans to pursue a career as an occupational therapist and is the recipient of the Queen Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship. Sydney McKinnon. Sydney's attending the University of Winnipeg, where she will be completing her prerequisites in science before applying to the School of Dentistry at the University of Manitoba. Alice Bird. Alice is attending the University of Toronto in the Faculty of Mathematical and Physical Sciences. She is looking to pursue science to the highest level and find a career. She also hopes to continue to dance in Toronto at Studio North. She's been dancing for years and she has no intention of stopping. Sharon Oyenkansola Oladuni. Sharon is attending MacEwan University in Edmonton in the Faculty of Sciences and plans to be a dentist in her future and further specializing in orthodontics. Japji Gill. Japji is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science, where she will complete her prerequisites before applying to dental school. She is the recipient of the Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Nafemi Ayawole Obi. Nafemi is attending Western University in London, Ontario in the Faculty of Science with the hopes of pursuing a career in pathology. Anna Robertson. Anna is going to the University of Manitoba to study psychology. She is working towards becoming a criminal defense lawyer. Sophie Searhouse. Sophie is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She hopes to work in the medical field, either as a family doctor or a dermatologist. She is the recipient of the Manitoba Women's High School Hockey League Graduating Player Scholarship, U of M Queen Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship, and she is a St. Mary's Graduating Athlete of the Year. Kate Nazar. Kate is attending Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. She is studying in the Faculty of Business and intends to apply to law school. She is on an athletic scholarship and will be rowing for the Gonzaga University rowing crew. Madison Karpowitz is attending the University of Manitoba. She plans to study in the Faculty of Arts and wishes to pursue a career in law. Madison Makaruk. Madison's attending the University of Manitoba in the Asper School of Business. She also plans to explore courses in environmental design and architecture. She is the recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Isabel Osterman. Isabel is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Engineering. She hopes to become a biomedical or mechanical engineer. She is the recipient of the Diane Woods Memorial Scholarship and the Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Aaliyah Kershane. Aaliyah is attending the University of Winnipeg in the Faculty of Education. She wishes to be a teacher that inspires young children to love learning. She hopes to be a person that lives to serve and support others to be the best that they can be. Julia Trochanowski. Julia is attending the University of Winnipeg, where she will be studying international business. She intends to pursue a career in corporate law. Ava Manser. Ava is attending the University of Alberta in the Faculty of Business. She hopes to pursue a career as a family lawyer. Malia Peters. Malia is attending the University of Manitoba in U1, focusing on the sciences. She is planning to pursue a career in medicine in the future. She is the recipient of the Queen Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship. Sukhmani Gill. Sukh is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She plans to pursue a career in the medical field and is the recipient of the Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Rita Sunday. Rita is attending the University of Toronto, where she will be taking political sciences. She plans to apply to law school and one day practice either corporate or international law. Japneet Kaur. Japneet's attending the University of Manitoba next year in the Faculty of Sciences. She wishes to become either a pharmacist or a psychiatrist. Kiana Robinson Prefontaine. Kiana is attending the University of Manitoba in the U1 program, hoping to own a business one day and stay involved in the world of hockey. She also hopes to travel the world, to get a better job, a real estate license, and then still continue to play hockey. She is the recipient of the U of M Hog Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Ava Dice. Ava is attending the University of Ottawa in the Faculty of Health Sciences. She plans to complete a bachelor's degree in human kinetics and begin a career as a sports psychologist. By the last row, it's going to be amazing. They're going to try out to each other. Mia Norberry. Mia is attending the University of Winnipeg in the Faculty of Arts. She intends to complete her pre-law requirements and pursue a career in law, where she can then advocate for women's rights. Brooke Toporowski. Brooke is attending the University of Manitoba, U1. She plans to apply to the Faculty of Environmental Design and pursue further studies in architecture. She also plans to continue running track and field and really hopes to travel somewhere around Europe and South America. Madison Baxter. Madison will be taking some time next year to discern which area of interest to pursue before she takes her next steps and begins her new adventures ahead. Sadie Holden. Sadie's attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Agriculture, majoring in animal systems. She intends to pursue a career as a veterinarian and possibly open her own clinic someday. She is the recipient of the Elizabeth May Markle Scholarship. Stephanie Gubala. Stephanie will be attending the University of Windsor in Ontario, where she will be studying forensic science. Brisa Van Normand. Brisa is attending the University of Manitoba in the Asper School of Business. Brisa is the recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Holly Horner. Holly's attending the University of Toronto in life sciences. She is hoping to enter the medical field someday. Abigail Legree. Abigail's studying in the University of Toronto, also in the life sciences program, and planning to pursue a career in veterinary medicine. Hannah Arnold. Hannah is attending St. Cloud State University, where she's going to be playing hockey for the St. Cloud Athletics hockey team and studying biomedical science. Hannah will be on a hockey, academic, and cultural sharing scholarship, and one day hopes to become an oncologist. Antonia Mello. Antonia is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She plans to pursue a career in either dentistry or pharmacy. She is the recipient of the U of M Hog Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Kristen Skaken. Kristen is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts. She hopes to pursue a career as a clinical psychologist or a neuropsychologist. Unbi So. Unbi is attending the University of Toronto in the Humanities faculty. She plans on majoring in international relationships and then pursuing a career as a diplomat or a lawyer. She is the recipient of the Jess and Celia Tesoro Service Award. Madison Castell. Madison is attending the University of Manitoba in U1. She plans on applying to the nursing program or the radiology tech program upon completion of her prerequisite studies. Chinanookom Onyuke. Chinanookom is attending the University of Calgary in the Schulich School of Engineering. She hopes to become a biomedical engineer specializing in stem cell research and its applications. She hopes to develop methods for creating organs using stem cells in order to reduce wait times for transplants. She is the recipient of the UCalgary Seymour Schulich Academic Excellence Scholarship, the UCalgary Diversity Champions in Engineering Scholarship, the UCalgary President's Admission Scholarship, and the Loran Provincial and Territorial Award and the Citizen of the Year Award. Welcome. Amelia Shipham. She is attending the University of Manitoba next year in the University One program. When asked what she wants to be when she grows up, her answer was simply happy. Trinity Weeb. Trinity is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts and plans to pursue a career in the future in family law. Alyssa Wiley. Alyssa is attending the University of Manitoba in U1 next year. She is unsure of what her future holds right now, but she's definitely eager to travel and to find out what that path is. Taya Patterson. Taya is attending the Dalhousie University in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, entering into her Bachelor of Nursing program with hopes of becoming an RN, and they wish they could perhaps work overseas one day. Abriella Macchia. Abriella is attending the University of Manitoba in U1. She is definitely excited about exploring her options once she's there. Ashley Flint. Ashley is attending Toronto Metropolitan University in the Faculty of Arts, majoring in psychology, and plans to pursue further studies in criminology. Sam Markart. Sam is attending the University of Toronto in the Faculty of Arts and Science at the St. George's campus. She aspires to be a pediatric neurosurgeon, and she is the recipient of the University of Toronto Scholars Award valued at $10,000. Madison Ziprick. Madison's attending the University of Manitoba in U1. She intends to pursue further studies in architecture and is the recipient of the U of M Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Hannah Elke. Hannah is attending the University of Manitoba in the Asper School of Business, and she plans to pursue a career as a corporate lawyer. Told you it was going to get better and better. Jiu is attending the University of Toronto in the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering with the hopes of becoming a biomedical engineer and entrepreneur, beginning her own neural interface startup, and then researching neurological disorders. She is a University of Toronto scholar and honor valued at $10,000. Emma Felice Costello. Emma is attending George Brown College in Toronto in the Faculty of Theatre Arts and Performance. Emma plans to become an actor and a director of live theater. Katrina Giesbrecht. Katrina is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Physics and Astronomy. She hopes to become either a physicist or a sets builder. After graduation, Katrina also hopes to, in no particular order, get a job, get a driver's license, travel to Japan, London, Vienna, and finally finish reading all of the Hunger Game books she hasn't had a chance to read. Mayumi Brana. Mayumi is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She plans to pursue a career as a pediatric nurse or a speech pathologist. Leanne Emas. Leanne is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She plans to apply to the Faculty of Nursing in her second year, and she is the recipient of the Queen Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship. Laura Puchniak. Laura is attending the University of Manitoba in the University One program. She hopes to become a large animal veterinarian. Emily De Dominicis. Emily is pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and she hopes one day to become a military nurse. Ella Santasieri. Ella is attending the University of BC in Vancouver, where she will be studying the sciences and playing soccer on a full athletic scholarship. Ella's dream is to one day be a professional soccer player and to pursue a job in the medical field. Alice Carey. Alice is attending Carleton University in Ottawa, where she will be studying journalism and humanities at the College of Humanities. She wants to be a political journalist or a defense lawyer. She is the recipient of the Carleton Chancellor's Scholarship and the Maurice Price Foundation Scholarship. Emily Devlin. Emily is attending the University of Winnipeg, where she will complete her prerequisites before applying to dentistry at the University of Manitoba. Emily was a finalist for the BMO Leaders of Tomorrow Indigenous Scholarship. Anurit Chaudhry. Anurit is attending the University of Manitoba studying biology. She is interested in pursuing further studies in genetic counseling or physiotherapy. She is looking forward to continuing to volunteer with the Rising Runners, Folklorama, and her faith community. Ritten Brar. Ritten is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts. She plans on completing her undergraduate degree, then applying to law school and hopes to study criminal law. Olivia Nawasad. Olivia is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Agriculture. She's quite excited to explore her career options in agriculture. Sabrina Batla. Sabrina is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Health Sciences, with hopes to pursue a career in medicine, potentially in dermatology, oncology, or pediatrics. Additionally, she also intends to carry forward her passion for debate and advocacy as she works towards making the healthcare system more inclusive and equitable for all. She is the recipient of a $16,000 BMO Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship awarded to only 6 Manitobans each year. She is also the recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Regina Suleiman. Regina is attending the University of Manitoba and she will be in the Faculty of Arts where she plans to study psychology. She hopes to become either a psychologist or an engineer and hopes to travel to Europe to play rugby and potentially doing an engineering internship. Hilary Agbodan. Hilary's interested in becoming a flight attendant and wants to travel the world and experience as much as possible. She is excited to have many hobbies and to take the time to explore her options and find out what path makes her flourish into her best self. One day she hopes to be on TV. Safe to say we've not seen the last of Hilary. Maggie Nickel is attending Minot State University in North Dakota where she'll be playing hockey for the Minot Beavers. She is in the math education program and hopes to become a math teacher someday. She is the recipient of the Leadership Scholarship Award from Minot State University. Anne Thiessen. Anne is attending Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. She is registered in the Faculty of Arts. Madeline Duval. Madeline is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Economics and Statistics. She plans on one day getting a master's degree or a law degree. Emma Ruck. Emma is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Kinesiology. She is an aspiring physiotherapist. Bryn Fielding. Bryn is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts. She aspires to be an interior designer or perhaps a real estate agent. Ravimbo Kawadza. Ravimbo is attending the University of Manitoba in U1. She aspires to be a lawyer and a businesswoman, and she would love to travel the world. Kasia Rakowski. Kasia is attending McKendree University in Illinois, where she'll be studying psychology with the hopes of pursuing a career as a criminal psychologist. She is on an athletic scholarship playing hockey for the McKendree Bearcats. Isabella Ioculano. Isabella is attending the University of South Florida in the Faculty of Arts, where she will be studying psychology with the hopes of pursuing a career in law as a prosecuting attorney. She plans on moving to Florida with her family permanently. Gets better and better every time. Kiishi Wasisi. Kiishi is attending the University of Alberta in the Bachelor of Commerce program. She's interested in pursuing a path that involves advocacy and impact. She is considering law as a way to create meaningful change. Addison Harrington. Addison will be attending the University of Winnipeg in the Faculty of Kinesiology. She would love to become a professional sports team's athletic therapist someday. Hafsa Jamal. Hafsa is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She hopes to become either a pharmacist or a pharmacologist, hopes to be a teaching assistant, and eventually a researcher. Hafsa is the recipient of the U of M Gerton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Annika von Kuster. Annika is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts, where she plans to study literatures in the hope of becoming an English professor. Elise Alfonso Thorasi. Elise is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts. She plans to pursue a career in law because it's always been quite interesting to her. Eleni Janakis. Eleni's attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science to study actuarial math. She's the recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Reina Perez. Reina's attending the University of Manitoba in the Asper School of Business, and bless her heart, when she grows up, she says she wants to be rich and happy. Bayan Zid. Bayan is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Sciences and intends to pursue a career as a pharmacist. She is the recipient of the U of M Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Vidya Sanjeevan. Vidya is attending the University of Manitoba, where she will be studying psychology and hopes to pursue a career as an occupational therapist. Alma Chow. Alma is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She plans to continue her education in health sciences, go to medical school, and become a surgical oncologist. She is the recipient of the Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Dewan Yoon. Dewan will be attending the University of Toronto in the Faculty of Arts and Sciences. She aspires to become a research in animal medicine. Sydney Gross. Sydney is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts with hopes of pursuing a career in corporate and family law. She is the recipient of a Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Callie Sharma. Callie is attending the University of Dalhousie in Halifax in the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. She aspires to become a pediatric nurse. Joanna Braun. Joanna is attending Maryland University in St. Louis, Missouri. She is in the Faculty of Interior Design and aspires to be an architect. She is the recipient of the Saints Hockey Scholarship and an athletic scholarship to play hockey with the Div 1 Maryville Saints hockey team. Robin Wallace. Robin is attending the University of Manitoba in U1 to complete the prerequisite courses for the Faculty of Environmental Design. She aspires to be an interior designer or an architect in her future, and she's also the recipient of the U of M Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Ava Belkin. Ava is attending the Pathways to Health program at Red River College, Polytech, to complete her prerequisites for nursing. She plans to complete a Bachelor of Nursing degree and specialize in either emergency care or dermatology. Atia Rupra. Atia is attending the University of BC. She will be studying in the Faculty of Sciences, planning to major in either biology, chemistry, or math. She hopes to go into medicine after completing her undergraduate degree, and she is the recipient of the Bonnie Vital Ringette Association Scholarship. Ashneet Brar. Ashneet will be attending the University of Winnipeg and plans on majoring in biochemistry. She hopes to become a doctor who also conducts research. She is the recipient of the University of Winnipeg Alumni Entrance Scholarship valued at $5,000. Cameron Falloon. Cameron's attending Midland University in Nebraska, studying psychology with hopes of becoming either a psychologist or occupational therapist. She is on an athletic scholarship playing for the Midland women's hockey team. Sorry, I needed that. Ava Don. Ava is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Health Sciences. She is planning for a career in medicine, specializing in either anesthesiology or neuropathology. She is the recipient of the Queen Elizabeth II Entrance Scholarship. Sophia Rama. Sophia is attending the University of Winnipeg and studying criminal justice in the Faculty of Arts. She hopes to become a criminal justice lawyer and wants to spend some time traveling and volunteering in Africa over the next few years. Orchid Tesoro. Orchid is moving to Vancouver, BC to train full-time at Harbour Dance Center's intensive training program, where she hopes to pursue a professional career in commercial dance. She wishes to start her career as a professional dancer, performing in film, television, and live shows. Catherine James. Catherine is attending the University of Manitoba to study psychology in the Faculty of Science. She hopes to become a neuropsychologist, and she is the recipient of the Gaerton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Juliana Cordero. Juliana is taking next year to explore a variety of career paths, potentially mixology, potentially theater, or early childhood care practices. Isabel Eva. Isabel is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Kinesiology. She wishes to pursue a career as an athletic therapist or a sports psychologist, and she hopes someday to play in the under-21 Manitoba Women's Junior Hockey League. Emery Pegtkan. Emery is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science. She hopes to be a plastic surgeon in the future and is a recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Winnie Hugh. Winnie is attending McGill University in Montreal. She will be studying sociology or linguistics in the Faculty of Arts and putting her AP French credit to great use. She hopes to pursue a career as a criminal lawyer or a speech pathologist. Anne Forbes. Anne is attending the University of Winnipeg in the Faculty of Education. She aspires to be an elementary school teacher and is the recipient of a special entrance scholarship from U of W. Laura DeMarc. Laura is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science, where she is excited to find out what her next steps will be. She is a recipient of the Gaerton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Harsimran Kaur. Harsimran is attending the University of Manitoba Sciences. She plans to pursue a career in medicine and intends to practice locally and perhaps one day internationally. She is the recipient of the Friends of Haley Scholarship and a Gaerton Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Jana Rain Cuevas. Jana Rain is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Science and minoring in theater. She hopes to go into research or pharmacy while maintaining her passion for theater and the arts and performing arts. She is a recipient of the U of M Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Krishka Madan. Krishka is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Arts next year. She has plans on pursuing a career in law in the future. Ruth Gordon. Ruth wants to become a painter, specializing in religious art. She hopes to open an online art shop and dreams one day of painting murals for churches. She is looking forward to one day raising a family and working on practicing her painting. Teresa Nguyen. Teresa is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Health Sciences. She hopes to have a career as a physician's assistant or surgeon. She would like to seek a research opportunity and study in the field of psychology. Teresa is a recipient of the QE2 Entrance Scholarship. Shani Yingtong Chung. Shani is attending the University of Toronto studying life sciences. She hopes to specialize in emergency medicine someday. She is the recipient of a Victoria College Admission Scholarship, and she has been recognized as a University of Toronto Scholar, an award valued at $10,000. Marie Graham. Marie is attending the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Agriculture. She plans to pursue a career as a veterinarian and is the recipient of a U of M Hogg Centennial Entrance Scholarship. Olivia Santiago. Olivia is attending the University of Manitoba in University 1 while finishing up her prerequisites for nursing. She wishes to pursue a career in nursing, potentially in pediatrics or as a nurse practitioner. Miriam Zeed. Miriam is attending the University of Manitoba, where she will be studying in the Faculty of Arts. In her future, she hopes to pursue a career in law. Tara Jackson. Tara is attending Queen's University in the Faculty of Health Sciences Honors Program. She hopes to become a medical officer in the Canadian Armed Forces and to one day work for the organization Doctors Without Borders. She is a Loran finalist, as well as the recipient of the Commitment Scholars Award presented to Queen's University, valued at $48,000. Eleanor Eva. Eleanor will be attending the University of Manitoba in U1. She has a very keen interest in forensics and psychology and is excited to see where this path takes her. She is also eager to continue her passion for art and for dressage. 1, 2, 3, down. Whew. We did it. We're going to give our photographer the best possible angle to take the large group photo from upstairs. He's just whipping himself up there because there's a few sets of stairs. At this time, here's how it's going to work, graduands. I'm not going to call you graduands for a change because you haven't really switched your tassel yet. So the first job, we're all going to stand together. It is now your time. The tassel has been hanging on one side of your cap. Please switch it to the other side to officially note that you have now graduated. Graduates, look to the upper balcony. Our photographer is up there in the upper balcony. He'll give me the thumbs up when he's done.
Way to go, Team G!
We're with you, honey. Trust me, that's what their toes are saying right now in their shoes. All right, please be seated. It is the time in the program where we now do our valedictorian address. Ms. Sabrina Batla, please come forward. Sabrina was selected by a valedictory committee to bid farewell on behalf of the graduating class of 2025.
Good afternoon, illustrious graduates, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests and families, and sisters of the holy names of Jesus and Mary. My name is Sabrina Batla, and on behalf of the class of 2025, I am humbled and honored to deliver this valedictory address. There's a word in my native language of Urdu, intizar, that describes the action of waiting and anticipating. This year has been filled with waiting. Waiting for acceptance letters, waiting for prayers to be answered, and waiting for this day to finally arrive. But now that we are here on this stage, it seems surreal, and most of us are feeling a whirlwind of emotions. Fear of letting go of the structure and comfort of the last 12 years, sadness in saying goodbye to the daily cafeteria pretzels that will forever outrank next year's dorm food. But more than anything, there's gratitude. Because no matter where we go next, there is no challenge this school has not already equipped us for. We are the legacy of bold women who came before us. The Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary left Longueuil, Quebec, and journeyed with a mission to nurture the minds of young girls through holistic Catholic education, grounded in compassion, leadership, academics, and the arts. And now, just take a look around you. You are surrounded by classmates who have spent thousands of hours serving communities, advocating for justice, and leading with diplomacy. Classmates who challenge their teachers in the name of curiosity, who shine on basketball courts, on soccer fields, and under theater lights. Many of us were once taught to be ladylike, to be timid, to keep our heads down, but that changed the moment we stepped through these doors. The Academy taught us to lead, to speak, to create, to have faith, and to transform. Blessed Mother Marie-Rose Durocher, the foundress of the SNJM, was a trailblazer, an audacious leader, and a passionate changemaker. But she didn't care whether the world knew her name. She cared that the world felt her impact. So now, it's our turn to carry her torch forward and set the world ablaze. Her legacy isn't just something to remember, it is something to embody. Because long before any of us sat in these classrooms, she was the woman who dared to challenge institutions that had existed for centuries prior with an unwavering tenacity. So whatever it is you go on to do, whether it's managing portfolios, creating music, revolutionizing healthcare, teaching a classroom, defending justice in courtrooms, or running a business, do it like a girl. Because if there's one thing this school has taught us, it's that doing something like a girl might just be the most powerful choice of all. With this torch in hand, I ask you the essential question that our senior year has centered around. How do I share our story? A daunting question for a bunch of teenage girls who spent the last 10 months questioning their grad nail color. The truth is, every shared story is full of nuance, and we all have different perspectives of each other and different experiences of an academy education. The Super Sixers on the stage joined SMA in the year of its 150th birthday, witnessing the vibrant community of our school early on. Some of us joined in grade 9 and were stuck guessing what our peers looked like beneath the face masks. Others joined in grade 12, just in time for phone bans and the resurgence of detentions. Sorry, guys. So how do you capture the story of 117 individuals? You advocate for each other. Because advocacy, one of SMA's most cherished values, isn't just about speaking up for causes, it's about sharing stories that might otherwise go unheard. In 10, 20 years, I am sure some of these inspirational and courageous women behind me will be the next Taylor Swifts and Michelle Obamas of the world. But for those of us who may not fill stadiums or write memoirs, our stories will live on through each other. So when your future child asks, "Mom, who's that girl in your yearbook?" Tell them. Tell them how our class danced harder to just dance than any class before. How we sprinted into elevators like track athletes, dodging staff with ninja precision. How we paid a week's salary to pie a teacher in the face. Or how we covered our school in hot dogs for senior prank day. Tell the world our story. Because we are all threads of different colors, woven together in the cloth that makes up our graduating class. When you decided to wear that blue kilt, you joined what the SNJM began, and your story will continue to live on, carried with each of us as a part of who we are. So I leave you with this. Life after today will hand you uphill battles and troubled waters. But in those times of darkness, simply hold high your torch, and you will find the illuminated faces of your graduating class there to support you. Because like Antoine de Saint-Exupéry says in his novel, The Little Prince, you become responsible forever for what you have tamed. We are responsible for one another, not as a burden, but as a gift. The bonds we have built here transcend friendships, from singing Lean on Me whilst arm in arm, comparing answers after the chemistry exam, sharing laughter in the cafeteria, to encouraging each other as we trekked up to the 4th floor each and every morning. You are now part of a lifelong sisterhood that you will remain connected to no matter where you go. To the staff who stayed late to coach, to mark, to listen, thank you for seeing the best in us before we could see it in ourselves. Thank you to the parents and guardians who drove us to practices on early mornings, who taught us algebra through tears at the dinner table, who crossed oceans so we could cross this stage. And to the class of 2025, I am so beyond proud of us. We began this journey with intizar, a constant waiting for this very day. But now, I invite you to let go of that aching anticipation as I teach you another Urdu word, mukammal, meaning complete, whole, and fulfilled. We are mukammal today, having learned all of the lessons this institution had to offer us, and it is time for us to move forward and embark on new paths filled with new lessons. So now, let go of the countdown, be here in the present, and enjoy your last time being with your entire graduating class. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Sabrina. Our next guest is Mrs. Janine Pastaka, who has kindly agreed to address this year's graduating class. Janine is an alum from the graduating class of 1988 and an active participant of the Eternal Sisterhood of SMA. Not only as an alumna, she has also taught for many years here at St. Mary's Academy, and she was cherished by her students with whom she developed meaningful relationships. She brought her gifts and talents to our English Language Arts department, seeking innovative ways of bringing English to life for our students. Janine is committed to serving her community and leading others in a faith-based setting, and she is now currently the principal of St. Ignatius School. She offers her time and talents and is a valued contributing member on several committees in support of Catholic education. Janine is here today to share her experiences and insights with our graduates. This year, as our valedictorian stated, our school theme was centered on the question, how do I share our story? Please welcome Janine Pistaka as she shares her story with our graduates.
Good afternoon, everyone. Families, faculty, staff, sisters, and honored guests. It's a privilege to stand before you today, not only as a guest speaker, but as a proud alumna of St. Mary's Academy. I walked across this stage many years ago, just as you did today, and came back 10 years later as a teacher and watched an entire generation of students do the same. And yet, I never imagined I'd be invited back to speak to a graduating class. Being here today fills me with a deep, almost overwhelming gratitude, a sense of returning home, and that life has come full circle in a very beautiful way. Today is a celebration of your achievement, yes, but it is also a time to pause and reflect on the uniqueness of this moment. You are graduating from St. Mary's Academy. The Academy is not just an ordinary school. It's an institution where young women are taught to think critically, act compassionately, and walk through the world with purpose. As a former student of this academy, I can tell you this: what you've received here is more than just an education. It is a formation of the heart, of the mind, and of the spirit. At the core of that formation is the charism of the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary. The sisters founded this academy in 1869 with a bold vision that young women formed in faith and educated in excellence could go into the world and transform it. That charism has been passed down to every teacher, every tradition, and now to all of you. It's in the way your teachers nurture both your intellect and your soul. It's in the quiet reverence of prayer at school masses. It's in the culture of compassion, of social justice, and of service that is woven through every experience here at St. Mary's. As you head out into the world, remember that the education you received here was not just about getting into university. It was about becoming a woman called to lead with integrity and to serve with purpose. You've also been rooted in something the world urgently needs: faith. Here you've encountered Christ in your studies, in community, in quiet moments of reflection. As you journey forward, do not leave that faith behind. Let it inform your choices. Let it anchor you in uncertainty. Let it remind you that your worth is not measured by likes or by status, but by the enduring truth that you are deeply and unconditionally loved by God. Faith doesn't mean having all the answers. It means having the courage to ask the questions and the humility to continue seeking answers. It means bringing light to others. To the families here today supporting you, thank you for entrusting your daughters to this sacred place, for your sacrifices, your encouragement, and your belief in the power of education rooted in faith and love. To the faculty and staff, thank you for your wisdom, your example, and your dedication. You have done more than teach. You have shaped minds, formed hearts, and inspired lives rooted in purpose. You have not only upheld the mission, you've embodied it. And to the graduating class of 2025, what an extraordinary journey you have traveled. You're now part of a sisterhood that spans generations and that will stay with you long after today. When I stood on this stage a few decades ago, I had no idea what my future held. But I know now that I have carried the charism of the sisters with me, and you will carry it with you too, in the way you lead with integrity, in the way you serve with compassion, in the way you live, not only for yourself, but for the common good. Because the spirit of this place, the charism you've inherited, is not a memory, it's a mission, and now it lives in you. Congratulations, graduates. May God bless you now and always. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Pastaka. We are so fortunate to have you celebrating with us today. As our convocation ceremonies draw to a close, I'd like to take a moment to express heartfelt thanks to a variety of people. Please hold your applause till the end. Thank you to Mrs. Friesen and Ms. Cranmer, who organized and prepared the graduates for all their events this year. Your time, loads of patience, dedication, and attention to detail are very much appreciated. To Ms. McElray, for your work with our graduates, collecting their statements and guiding them in completing all the tasks necessary for their next steps forward. To our school office staff, Mrs. Boulay and Mrs. Henry, for their collegial and collaborative efforts all year long, in particular, their time crunch preparation for today's graduation and convocation documents. To all the staff that have assisted in executing today's convocation event, whether you brought a ticket at the door or guided someone to their seat, you are greatly appreciated. To the younger sisters, behind stage, off to the side, we look forward one day to seeing you cross this stage too. To the unsung heroes, as always, our exceptional maintenance team, who assist in meaningful ways all year long in the preparation, and it is no small, mean feat to set these risers up, and for all their planning and preparing and cleaning up at the events at St. Mary's. This is truly a special community. It's made even more exceptional by the compassionate and caring efforts of all of our faculty and staff. Their tireless efforts in teaching and forming these young women throughout their time with us is incredibly valued. To the graduating class of 2025, you made it. We're excited to see you take your next steps forward. And we look forward to seeing you at future alumni and community events. Remember, you are always part of the woven fabric of this building now. You will always be welcomed here with open arms. On your journey, be strong. Find balance in your life and hold high the torch in your own unique way with your own spark of light to make your own difference in the world. On behalf of all the staff, it has been an honor to watch you grow and to work with you and your families all these years. You are truly ready for new adventures beyond the gates of St. Mary's Academy now. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Cool. I thought it was thunder. This concludes the formal portion of the ceremony. We have one more group photo to take, and we'll do that just before you process out, ladies. Couple of reminders. Thank you so much to the members of our Parents Guild who are here. They've prepared a reception in the cafeteria for all of us afterwards. Graduates, when you do return your gowns, the Parent Guild does have a lovely gift for you to pick up in the drama room where you turn your gown in. As well, at the same time, please ensure you pick up your envelope with all your academic records and transcripts in it. Parents and caregivers, it gets a little crazy once they start moving around out there. Hopefully your graduate has confirmed a location for you to meet. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that, didn't we? For graduates, when you are returning your gowns, if you could do that by 4 o'clock, please, it would be greatly appreciated. You know where to return them. Parents and caregivers, please check your emails in the next few days because we will be sending out a link to the photos taken today. There will also be a link for a recording of today's convocation. Once our graduates proceed out of the hall, we would kindly ask everyone to allow our special guest presenters to file out directly behind the graduates before everyone else does. Ladies, could you please stand for your last official picture? And look upwards. Can you see Dave? You know Dave. Dave's here all the time. And with that, we will proceed with the recessional song. Oh yeah, please stand as they recessional out. I'm learning. And our invited guests, please exit. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Enjoy the remainder of the afternoon.